If you're watching us while doing other things, now's the time to stop, take a break, and hear the story of our next guest. Vashawn Pearson is this year's Goodwill Inspiration Award winner. While his smile on the outside can light up any room and the laugh he has, that may not always mirror what he's feeling on the inside. Take a look.
He's overcome more challenges than I've ever even had to imagine. He was born 2 months early, and he weighed only 2 pounds at birth. He had bleeding in his brain. His lungs weren't working properly. Vashawn also experiences mild cerebral palsy. He went into foster care shortly after he was born. That, of course, tore a big hole in Vashawn's heart.
Vashawn has an intellectual disability, but I think the one that affects him the most is his speech.
I think he's run into a lot of people that, because he doesn't answer their question immediately, they discount him.
And I think that it leaves him, I'm gonna cry. It leaves him in a place that's lonely. What we take for granted, what we can go out and build so easily, that's really difficult for him.
Although difficult, Vashawn hasn't let his adversities get the best of him. Part of the team helping Vashawn succeed includes Goodwill's Chris White and Jessica Hudgens-Smith. This story yesterday as I was producing it, it's inspirational. It really is. What are your duties at Goodwill?
I sweep and mop the store, and then I take my break in the break room, and then after that I go, and then I also pick up the trash in the parking lot, and then after that I take my break in the break room, and then I go over to Cornflakes and pick up the trash in the parking lot over there.
Why do you like your job so much?
Because because it gets me out of the house, and it surrounds me with the people that are like my family.
And is your favorite part of the workday? I know that you love everything that you do, but the people, is that your favorite?
Yeah.
Do you laugh a lot?
Yeah, every day.
Every day? I knew I'd get that laugh out of you. Well, you are such a delight. I'm so honored to meet you today. And Chris, you're really a lucky guy. You've gotten to know Vashawn on a lot of different levels, personally very close to him. How do you describe his attitude?
Vashawn has a magnificent attitude. I mean, the kind of work that we do every day is a little repetitious, but Vashawn, looks at our job more as an opportunity to have an active social life and to make new friends. And
work ethic. I mean, don't you wish everyone had that?
Vashawn has a fantastic work ethic. I mean, he's always the first to finish and seamlessly just moves on to helping his workmates without being asked. Vashawn is just he's an inspirational team player.
I know you two have such a special bond, and you mentioned that he feels very deeply. I mean, it brings tears to my eyes, but he does.
He does.
And that's what makes him so special.
Yeah, he's a very sensitive young man, and he loves being active in life. And now that he's been at the job almost 5 full years, he's really started to develop some strong, good, lasting friendships with staff and coworkers, and we care for him very much.
And Jessica, this is part of your role is selecting the recipient of this award.
Right.
What qualities stood out to you and the staff of Vashawn?
Well, Vashawn was one of about 15 to 20 individuals in his category that were nominated this year, and he just really stood out to us because Chris has known Vashawn, like he said, for the past 5 years, and he knows how special he is, but for the rest of us, we haven't been able to know Vashawn because he hasn't been comfortable to open up and share his story, let alone on camera or in front of nearly 800 people.
This is a big deal today.
This is a huge deal for him. So, and even throughout this whole process, seeing him on stage, talking to nearly 800 people, that's a huge deal for Vashawn. So we're just so proud of him, and he's so deserving of this award.
Vashawn, how do you feel being the winner?
I feel proud of myself, and and also that everything that I've gone through has been worth it.
It has, and you love your job. You don't dislike it. I mean, you love it. Jessica, it's important to point out too, because people drop off donations at Goodwill stores, they purchase, and that is what's helping to make a difference in lives that you do every day, just like Vashawn.
Right, so a lot of people think of Goodwill just as our thrift stores, but our thrift stores really exist for our career development programs, and we help individuals with disabilities like Vashawn, but we're also in schools across the metro area, and we're helping at-risk students, and we're helping adults who have barriers to employment get back on their feet and support their families, and that's the whole reasons why our thrift stores exist.
Vashawn, you do other things. You like video games, texting, but you love Facebook. Why do you like that so much?
Because it gives me a chance to connect with my friends.
And you're on Facebook Live right now with us as well. So do you send them a lot of messages on Facebook?
Yep.
You like that a lot. And the texting too is easy for you.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. I'm going to miss your smile. You're going to have to come back, okay?
I will.
And he bats his eyes. Thank you so much for all that you do as well, and taking Vashawn under your wing and guiding him too. So good choice.
Thanks for having us.
Help make a difference in the lives of others by discovering hidden treasures at your local Goodwill thrift store. In fact, this week, find pink tags offering 50% off. Then this Saturday, June 3rd, nearly everything's 50% off, and the store opens for that 7:30 a.m. This helps people who need it the most. Check out goodwilldenver.org for all sales and all the community outreach programs.